Oh, now I can hear.
Combo breaker. Yeah. My voice is all good.
Yeah.
Hello, every B-balls. Hope everyone had the goodest day.
The mostest, bestest.
Yes, happy day one of panic buying.
When you're out there, just ask yourself, do you really need all that toilet paper, bro?
Vibes.
Shout out to everyone that waited in line for alcohol last night.
And shout out to everyone who stayed in line for an hour at KFC, Taikawa. That wasn't too bad though, 1 hour wait.
True.
Papakura KFC needs to calm down. That's a 2-3 hour wait, please.
True.
Wait, is takeaway still open?
Nah, level 4.
Oh yeah, I thought so.
You might be lucky to find pies somewhere.
And even supermarkets are open, so
Yeah.
just go buy air fryer, sorted.
You know, yesterday, Uber Eats and KFC actually turned their delivery off, but the menu log didn't. So I quickly ordered me some KFC.
Oh, yo.
When I found
coming
out.
through with the don't tell me what to do energy. Let's go.
I was like, I'm not waiting in lines because I knew that it was gonna be real bad.
So, Georgie turned up.
Oh,
Hey, George.
wouldn't be an interview without.
I swear that kid knows me.
Yeah.
That kid
Yeah, as soon
knows.
as we go live, it comes through, scratches my ass. So he says hello.
Okay, let's get into it, whānau. Cut it our ongas, and thank you for the sub.
Touching that tapu button.
Yeah. Ka whai. Ka te ake te whānau, ko hoki mai anō tātou ki te whiriwhiri kōrero I runga I te koropupu tuarua. Whānau, we're back again with another episode of The Second Boil. Nā reira I te iti te rei, huri noa. Nau mai, hara mai, hoki mai to The Second Boil. Let's go. Kia ora whānau. Okay, we're back again for an episode of The Second Boil. I am one of 3 of your co-hosts here for The Second Boil. Matua Native, aka Native Assassin, aka the man that talks too much on the stream. And I'm gonna pass it off to the bro up top. Tēnā koe.
My name is Axie. I'm the most well-behaved person on this.
Lies.
And I'm going to pass it on to you, Hot Choco.
Kia ora guys, I'm just Choco. Also can call me Shay. I'm really super excited for this. I'm always excited, but really excited for tonight. For our special guest just above me, if he wants to introduce himself.
That's me, yeah, that's my QA.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Remember we gotta talk about this. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, I'll just clear my throat. So ko Ngāti Kahanunu toku iwi, tāne nuirangi toku marae, nuhaka toku awa, momokai toku manga, takitumu toku waka, he whakatauira hu aho, ko Gystforkickz toku ingoa. Kia ora.
Tēnā koe te rangatira. Koe, kua rau mai anō tētai no takitimu waka no Ngāti Kahungunu. Big shout outs to the bro. Welcome to The Second Boil.
All day.
Yeah. Oh, good to finally have you on here, just so.
It's a pleasure to be on here.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Tell us a bit about you. Ko waikoi no he. So yeah, you've already told us where you're from.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
tell us who you are and what you do.
us on that
Oh.
journey, bro. Let's go.
So where do you actually want to start from? Like, which age definition and
Yeah, let's take it back
how far back do you want to take this journey?
to your roots, bro, to the OG, to when you were a little young Nene's Wokapuna.
So 21st? So from a 21st on? No.
Yeah.
No. Man. I'm the youngest of 4 brothers, so aka the spoiled one. But came from I think we're a talented, creative family. So my grandfather's a carver. My dad's a carver as well. Plus, my dad was hard out into his music, so he played a lot of bass. So we all had our own little music instruments that we could learn and play. Mine was the piano, but then it got too hard, so I just jumped on the drums. And then from the drums, then I had pretty much stuck with turntables. So yeah, did a bit of DJing in that. But I've always been into art, so ever since growing up and just trying different things as well. And then what else? What else can I tell you that I'm not allowed to, but I should? So yeah, no, I was a young dad as well. One of those teenage parents that had to grow up super fast. And it was just, I was a single dad back then. Unheard of at that time, but if you're man enough to take those first steps, you should be man enough to carry on walking. So ever since then, I pretty much had my daughter most of her life, and she always knew both sides. Or she knew one side of the story. Then I told her my side, and I just said, you decide whoever you want to be with, regardless if you're with me or with your. I call them the outlaws now because I can. Still love her. So yeah, she still hangs out with me. So that's a win-win.
Yeah.
And traveled to all over. Most of the I can't say the world was just Australia and back, but been over to America as well.
Nice.
And I've always tried a bit of bone carving. That was fun. Wood carving. That was fun. But then I got stuck into a bit of tamoko. That was fun. Mucking around on the cousins, making mistakes on the cousins too at the same time. So if they ever watch this, I do say I'm sorry. So you learn your lessons.
Cool.
And then I got stuck into creating the art on shoes because you can fix those mistakes.
Yeah.
And just been doing that ever since, and I'm enjoying the whole journey and process of painting sneakers.
Yo.
They're mean sneakers, man.
How would you judge yourself though, like in terms of because like to our eyes, it's the shit. Like
Yeah.
Like
100.
for the ones who aren't in it. But where do you see yourself, like in terms of like how good you think you are? Is there stuff you want to improve on?
I want to improve every day. I always want to try and learn new styles and techniques. As for rating myself, we never put ourselves where we should be.
Never.
Never.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
Everyone who's ever been on the boil says, "Oh, nah, I'm average as." But when they explain,
Well,
why?
okay. Here's the funny thing.
Yep.
To you guys right now, I'm down here, but to my mates, I'm like, I'm over through the roof. I can tell them I'm
I
the man,
believe
but but
Yep.
when you talk to complete strangers, like, oh, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. When the super
Yeah.
boys, it's always like a smash. G.
Yeah.
100.
They come
Yes.
around with that makes sense. Yeah, but like to us, man, like mate, I like even just having like an akatsuki on some sneaks, I'm like losing my mind. And then like I'm watching you do the SpongeBob ones, and it's like, oh shit, my daughter will be all over those. Like,
Yeah.
Did you just fall into it and like just try it out one day, or did you see was there any inspiration around it, or was it just based off the?
So I think it was more Okay, so how I got my name Gystforkickz, it was a little, a little tag name you always give yourself. So
Yeah.
GYST, and
Yeah.
that's like an acronym for get your whatever the S you want to stand for together.
Get your stuff
So,
together.
yeah. And so that was my little tag name. That was my DJ name as well. And then
Yeah.
we were running some youth groups during the holidays, and a friend brought a documentary called Gystforkickz. So on that documentary, there was a section of someone painting shoes, and then ever since I saw that, I was like, "Oh, you can do that on shoes." And
Yeah.
I was hard and infatuated by that, knowing that that can be done, and also just the name, Gystforkickz and Gystforkickz, it just rolls off the tongue naturally. So
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
oh, just give it a go. So yeah,
Oh, I
Oh.
love that. Avocado.
Must have known
Hey.
beforehand, eh? That it was
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Even
so
with
sorry
with
guys,
the
I just
swoosh.
gotta turn my camera for a quick second, or else you guys will get a DMCA. So hang on.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Not a
It's
problem.
so good, bro.
And as you can see, we got the switch ups of Doom happening. Yeah. So if you look to that side, yeah,
Yep.
there's actually.
So
Okay,
I'm
I'm
in
hyped.
Pacific one. So on my next stream, I'm doing Ahe Girl sneakers. No.
And
Okay.
there you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh no, the real
Oh.
one's back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Get the point. Get the point.
So yeah, so that's where I got the name from.
Yeah.
And then I've always wanted to do it, but living in New Zealand, you couldn't find anyone who was doing it.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I look over to reach out to people in America, and they wouldn't give me any time of day or any information. Like nah, just do your own work, learn it yourself. Like, oh, this is dumb. So I saw a couple of people on some sneaker pages do it, and and I was like blown away. I was like, cool, someone from home can do it. I hit them up, and they just said, they just pretty much gave me all the information that they wanted to,
It's me.
and since then I just sponged it all in, always asking for questions, and ever since then, if people ask me stuff, I'm not afraid to give it, just because of what someone did for me. So I'm paying it forward.
Yeah.
And when I started to make my first shoe, I had a nephew who was graduating high school over in America. So he asked us to come over, and I was trying to think of a gift to get him.
Yeah.
And so the gift was a pair of, I don't have the book, a pair of sneakers themed colorway in his school uniform. So his school
Ah.
colors and the school team,
Yeah.
'cause he played American football. So that was my spark, and then I just took the journey from there, created the shoes, took them over, and yeah, everyone was blown away by the shoes. So I was quite happy with that as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
That's mean.
Super
yeah.
meaningful as well. Different as well, not
Yeah,
an
yeah,
everyday
yeah.
gift.
Yeah, not something you could just go online and just smash it out.
Honestly, Jess, you're the first person I've actually come across, like from home or just like in OCE that
Yeah.
did this kind of stuff. So, because usually with things like that, because my sister's a massive sneakerhead, so she always gets it from like over in like as you said, the US.
Yeah.
And then like I was telling her, I was like, man, there's this dope ass guy that streams, making customized shoes, and then she was like, oh, I'm gonna check him out. But yeah, they were the first guy I've ever come across, so
Yeah.
it's mean that you're willing and able to give
So,
your
Yeah.
stuff.
How long ago was this, bro? And is there like
I was
a
gonna ask.
community in New Zealand now that do it, or?
Off the top of my head, there's about 10 others that are doing it as well. I know there's more. I always look online, like most of them I found on Instagram. So we've all got I created a a chat group on Instagram with myself and heaps all the ones that I know in New Zealand and all the ones that I know in Australia. So same thing, just like have we all in our Twitch communities? Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all share our stuff. We all hey, guys, have you heard of these group before? Yep, no, they're dodgy. So yeah, definitely always out there to support every person, which has been good, really good.
So I just want to come back to your kōrero earlier. Now one thing that people, I guess, admire is the fact that you openly stated that you were a single father.
Yep.
So some of the trials and tribulations that come with that sort of mahi, man, yeah. Talk to us.
Okay, so I'm older and uglier now, so this is no disrespect to the mother-in-law, but at the time she was a registered nurse, so and she's as a young male, I should not been a parent, so she wanted to take over and raise the child. If I was in a different mind state, yeah, I would have done that, but at that time I was like, nah, she is my responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna fail at some things, but I gotta learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing
That's
that you had
admirable.
those values embedded to you at an early age.
Yep.
For you to be able to take up that role as a father, and then it's hard enough being a father, then
It's
Yeah.
interesting
then
too,
being
bro.
a single father, then being a young single father.
Yeah. And the child's
yeah.
a girl.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to fight for like your custody and that too? Because like fathers typically lose like.
It was because you're young.
Yeah.
One person. You still want to have that young lifestyle. So
Yeah.
so pretty much here. So I'm gonna try and say this that with being nice at the same time. At that time, her mother still wanted to be young. She did not want to be a parent. She did not want my parents to be angry with her, so she gave her daughter to me. So you do the math behind her meaning.
Yeah.
And at the time, I
I
was
think
like,
the
yeah,
good thing there, bro, she knew enough,
Yeah.
even though it may have not been what people wanted to know, or
yeah,
she knew enough to just say it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I was like, yeah, cool. All right, I'll do my best
yeah.
to.
Big ups to you, bro.
Hard up.
No, thank you,
Hard up.
appreciate it.
Do
There's
you
nothing
feel
to like
like
very,
those experiences as well have contributed towards your passion for art, your passion for, I guess, this mahi that you do in particular? Just that mindset that you have, that you had as a father, helping you to progress towards being determined to do your mahi and
Yeah.
stick with it. You feel that's contributed?
I would say it's some of it has. The main thing I would reckon is probably for my dad. He's always been a hard worker, so he's always embedded that work ethic, and probably in all of us as well. Pretty much ever since I was at primary school, we were always working.
Yeah.
So we ran a family business. That was a cleaning business. So
I mean.
yeah, at the time, like I could go to school and then I had to wait for school for my parents to pick me up so I could clean the school that I was just being at school at, then go home and do school.
Oh.
yeah.
You get to spend
yeah.
a full 12 hours at your
Yeah.
school.
But when you were young, like, this is dumb. But as you're older, you understand the sacrifices that your parents had made for you. So you become to appreciate
Yeah.
everything you did. Because we also grew up on an orchard as well. So my parents ran a church orchard and plus do all those other things at the same time too.
Humble beginnings.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think judging from your kōrero, man, there's been a total humble upbringing. And listening to the way that you present yourself on streams, like in no way are you arrogant or overconfident about your skill, but you're very humble. especially with the way that you communicate with chat.
Yeah.
And that's
Heck
from
yeah.
my personal experience. So I'm grateful for that. Big mihi.
You're always welcome.
And also in everyone else's chats as well. Like, I always see you around in everyone's streams. It's awesome. Because people might not know, but you're a partnered streamer as well, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's awesome seeing a partnered streamer in like our community's chats. And just a question for me, like, how did you get into streaming, and what was the journey like to become partner for you?
Okay. All right. So how I got into streaming, because I was on Facebook and Instagram, I was mainly streaming live on there first.
Yeah,
Just to, painting away and just interacting with all the people there, and then the bros Nomad and Jiggy and Thunder saying, bro, you should stream on Twitch. I was like, nah, that's just for games,
yeah,
because I didn't know any better at the time, so I was like, nah. And then they keep harassing me, even jumping in on the or positive harassment anyway.
yeah.
They keep on
That type of harassment.
yep. And they kept on jumping in my streams like, bro, Twitch is better. And then I was like humming and hawing as you do, but then seeing the Bro Brock stream, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
all right, sweet. Because he's streaming, like he was doing his games in that before, but when he switched it up to carving,
yeah,
mean, like I said, seeing someone else do it
yeah,
gave me the hope, or like, oh sweet, if he can do it, so can I, kind of mentality.
yeah.
So then I just streamed,
That's fine.
and being my journey to Twitch partner, never wanted it in the first place, never thought about going for it at all.
Yeah,
And until there was a bit of jealousy within myself with what a streamer had said, so I took that to heart, and I was like,
As
that was
we
my
do.
fuel, so I'm gonna become partnered before you do.
Let's
blah, blah,
go.
blah. But that was in the early days, then
Yeah,
I got over myself and just say, if it happens, it happens. And the big push was definitely through Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori. So having
Kia ora.
fine.
and having that opportunity to be on there and just to do what I did, it helped get those numbers, which is, it can be done. The hardest part is trying to get the average viewers per stream within that 30-day thing. That will be the hardest part. And I was given the opportunity to apply for Twitch partner when I was in quarantine.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was kind of like a bit of a a happy thing for being locked up.
Yeah,
Locked
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Oh, got no excuses for not filling the papers. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have a full setup at the time, or were you just using your phone, or?
My first setup was just my phone
Wow.
and like a old ass laptop. So I would Streamlabs straight off my phone.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
phone with my camera, my mic, and I'll be playing music off the laptop, and I'll have Twitch running off the laptop. So I was just trying to see how to read it,
Yeah.
and then and I think I fully got a proper setup when I moved back to New Zealand. Oh, it's not even a proper one.
Yeah.
Like I grabbed my mics from Kmart, $65.
Let's go. I heard those are good. I
So-
heard those are good.
So with the mic, you get the arm, you get the mic, the cords, the everything, $65. So
Yeah.
by all means, do that. And then the lights I'm using right now is some LED USB lights. I brought a camera, the mic boom, but I can put my camera at the end of it as my camera, and my camera is still my phone.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's some good quality.
yeah, Samsung Galaxy S10.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then I got a semi-flasher laptop that does the mean as overlays, or the decent overlays, and then that's it. That's all I really need.
Yeah.
It's
And
mean.
come
And I
from...
think a lot of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Tucker.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, like, I think a lot of people think they need, like, this expensive, equipment to stream and things like that. So it's awesome when people that, like, that are partner or just streaming that use, like, things that you can just get from, like, Kmart. It's dope. I mean, don't you use a sheet, Exy, as
Yes.
your backdrop? Let's go. I think stuff like
Sheet.
that.
A sheet and a clothes rack from Bunnings.
Yeah, so you just do what makes work. If it works,
Yeah.
then sweet, just use it.
Yeah.
Like when people jump on my stream, it's what they see is just stickers on a piece of cardboard.
You heard it here first, guys.
Hard out. So, bro, you're part of a number of communities, and you talked about the different knowledge that you've gained and shared from being a part of those communities. Can you tell us about them?
I think the main thing that I just like, if people want to ask me anything about streaming or anything, I'm just say, here, this is what I know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
That's
afraid to hide anything.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm liking about like these communities that
Hard.
we've built. Like no one's like holier than thou, and they'll just share their experiences,
Yeah.
share whatever info they have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it was like when this all first started, but yeah, when we came in, I think it was during lockdown, so everyone was just at home, so it was kind of like a good time to be
Yeah.
streaming.
100%.
Good time to tutu. There's an audience always there. No.
Nah.
Shout outs to Jiggy and Nomad for putting the pressure on you so you could come over to Twitch.
Hard.
Well,
Yeah.
see, biggest shout outs is probably to Nomad. He's been one of besides my wife, he's been one of the biggest supporters of what I do. He's probably got like 4 pairs of customs from myself.
Nice.
He brought a pair of shoes from me just to give them back to me when I moved back, because it was one of the first ones I ever did. And he goes, here, bro, I want you to have your first shoe so you can see where you've come from to where you are now.
That's so beautiful. So
So,
Hard out.
so yeah. No, big shout outs to those fellas.
Yeah. No, he's known as Nomad in the Discord. What was it 275? What?
Yeah,
The one?
275 Nomad or yeah.
Goes to show, bro. Like behind every like good streamer, there's a couple of boys twisting their arm, eh?
Yeah.
Like a couple there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, what's he on here? Damon. Damon
Yeah.
right here, on here. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I seen them. Seen the bro around.
Yeah.
So
I got us.
you do jam games on Twitch too, eh? Like even though everyone thought Twitch was for games. What's your game, Whakapapa, bro? What you start on and what's your go-to?
My first console, if this is going to show my age, is a Commodore 16
I don't know what it is.
with the tape
Before
deck.
1600.
So no, the 16, so they had the tape deck before the 64s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the we play like Mission Impossible on there, Kickstart, and California games.
Oh, they had California games on that one too. Yeah, I had the
Yeah,
64.
yeah. Because that was the first thing I saved up to buy it, and then I slowly played on my cousin's one. So yeah, I've been gaming since day dot.
Yeah, did you have to manually load,
Yeah, bro.
load start,
Yeah.
comma 8, comma 1?
Yeah, please change over tape, and then good times.
Like just to start your game chat, it looks like this.
Yeah,
And
hard.
you have no idea what you're typing at the time.
Yep. See, we used to run down to the magazine stores to look at the computer games to try and get the cheats at the back of it.
Yeah,
for
yep.
different games and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Back
Did you have a cheat book? Surely, I feel like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
did. I still have mine. Well,
I
the
think I
family
can
one we
remember-
had.
remember some of the stuff, like for Doom, is it ID Behold or I'm a God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remembered all the ones I still use.
Oh, like in your head.
Mm,
Wow.
like the
That's
Sonic one
cool.
is still there.
Yeah, they're up, down, left, right, A, B. Classic.
Yeah, that's the first, yeah.
Back in the day, you could buy books and
Yes.
type out games to play.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sparks is showing his age too.
I think a lot of us were from those areas. Like,
Yeah.
no, man's first console was a Sega Mega Drive, so
Nice.
good times.
Oh,
Good
yo,
times.
mine was a 64, Nintendo 60. Oh, not Nintendo 60. Commodore 64.
Yeah.
No.
I had one before that, but I didn't even know what the name of it was because I couldn't read. I was 4 years old.
Oh my god.
So you went
Um,
from Commodore 64
sorry.
to
So I had Commodore 64 and Atari about the same time, but played more on Commodore.
Yeah.
I had one before that. It was like just one button, Connect 4 and a Spider game.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Yeah, and then after that was like the old. My mind was blown when I saw Alex the Kid.
mm,
I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
It's built in the game. You don't have to buy it.
What? There's no loading? No.
Oh, see, I had a cousin who got one of those the Nintendos from Japan. They had the 100 games in one cartridge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
So-
actually had one of those.
So you used to think of an excuse just to go to their house. Like, and they live like a half an hour drive from us. Oh, we're just in the neighborhood. Shut up, come inside. Yeah. Start playing.
So jamming.
Ah, I love that.
Next door, mum and dad have a cup. Oh, have another one. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least 2-3 hours.
Yeah. That's the one. All the tactics.
If you look
Anyway.
at them now, all the rip-off games, like the rip-off Wonder Boy game was like Island Adventure or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
I also actually just wanted to ask, do you have anything like in the future planned or anything coming up that you
Like
can
what?
let us know about, or any custom work that you're working on?
So I had one thing, but due to COVID, that's not happening. I was
Fair enough.
I was gonna-
thought that was coming, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, what the-
Yeah, well, because I was gonna be part of New Zealand Fashion Week.
Oh wow!
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Bro,
So I
just,
was
just put on your own at home and you can just walk out your garage. Take
So,
some
yeah.
photos for OnlyFans. man.
Yeah, so we had a little setup where people would have come through. We're gonna, just do a little basic custom work with them, show them how to do different lace stylings and that. But yeah, we just got as soon as we saw the lockdown, then one of the bros checked us out. Like, sure enough, it's our bro. It is what it is.
Mm.
At least we can be more prepared for when it does happen. So I hope they'll still keep us on. Fingers crossed for next week, Thursday. If it doesn't extend, I'm going to be on TV3 as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I'm looking
So
forward.
Oh,
the
please
project.
take- No, jokes, bro.
No. So I'm going to be on the project.
Oh, yo.
Either
That's
way,
dope.
I'm going to be on the project.
Yeah.
If the lockdown happens or doesn't happen, I'm going to be there live.
Well, so you got practice for the big time for this now. Second
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So it's called the Passion Project. So they reach out to people who turn their passion, into a hustle.
Yeah.
So yeah, they hit me up, say, hey, you want to be on this? Oh, yep. They sent me some shoes to get done as well, so those are all painted up and ready to go.
Yeah.
And then also I'm getting a free laptop from them as well. So
nice.
That's the one you were talking about that time.
yes, yeah, the Dell. It's a brand new. It's gonna be a brand new Dell computer. So that's going down.
Maybe they can mix it up and get an Alienware instead.
Dell's the sponsor, so it's
I will
Oh,
definitely be keeping this episode as a memento then. So when you're out there, my bro, we can say, we interviewed him.
Hey, bro, two questions. What would you say was your favorite piece and which one was your most challenging?
Okay, challenging piece was a pair of Vetemont Reeboks Insta Fury pumps. So let me type it in the chat so you can look it up. I had to copy it.
Yeah.
Reebok.
So what was the challenging thing about that one, bro? Just
you'll see.
one of those old school pump ones that people used to over pump and like flatten.
I know you'll see. Check this one out. So have a look, Google it. I had to do it exactly.
Google.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh wow. Yep.
Ba. These ones. What are those? What are those?
Wow.
Wow.
The white ones.
So like just the
Whoa.
plain white.
Yep.
1400.
So I had to put everything exactly.
Can't see
Like-
it. It's just like, oh, at what?
Wow.
I wonder, can I go into new tab so you can see how redonk this is? And they have it written all around there like that. That's
Yeah, that's one shoe. The other shoe is exactly totally different. So what made it worse was to trying to find a decent photo of them to get them exact, and then to get the right colors, the spacing as well to match. Like I did it. Took me a year. Made me want to give up painting, customizing.
look at those pink ones, they
Well,
look
something
like
to push you that far, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just got hard with it and just gave up every now and then. And then once I sent the lady the shoes, yeah, guess what happened?
Whatever.
What?
She never paid.
Oh no.
You know, it is what it is.
Does
Um,
that happen often? What?
that was the only time it's happened. Oh, actually,
Oh.
there's another incident that's happened. So yeah, but that was one of the ones. And then
on all levels there, bro. Unlocks.
yeah, and then it's hard to have a favorite because every show I do is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I think the best one was more of a memorial piece for the bro Professor, who was one
Oh,
of
yo.
who was a big influence as well in me doing this kind of stuff as
Yeah.
well.
Half of everyone I knew went to that tangi, bro. Oh,
Yeah. So when they had the celebration, like I was in Australia when that happened, so I was very sad, and
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't be there, so I just thought, what can I do to show just my love for the bro? So I thought, let's do a pair of shoes. His favorite shoes were Air Jordan 4s, so I just put everything that on there that when people see it, they knew, that's him
It's just
straight away.
Aw.
Yeah.
See,
So that's probably
Lovely.
my favorite pairs. Yeah.
seems to be more about the sentiment, eh?
Yeah.
That just adds to the value of the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like for every shoe that you do, you can see the passion behind it already. I remember watching the one you did with the leaves. There was like so much intricate detail in there that was in there, and yeah, the way I was watching, you had it down to a T.
Oh, the funny thing is,
that one though. Like I did like the outcome.
yeah, every shoe you see me do, it's the first time I'm trying the technique on stream.
Real.
So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
So then I know.
Guys, if I'll link in the chat, but if you haven't checked just Instagram out yet, definitely go ahead.
Yeah,
Like right now.
It's all right.
But now,
Go now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, please. And then after that, come straight back.
Yeah.
Please come back. No.
Oh, wow.
Mean, bro. Let's see which ones. Let's see, I think you showed the SpongeBob ones. Was it? There might have been a pair.
Think so. Like
Do you
today,
do-
did a pair
Today-
of weekend slides today.
Ooh. Air Force, I see a lot of creators use like Air Forces usually. Are they just like quite not easier, but are they just one of the standard kind of shoes that you guys do?
Yeah, it's pretty standard and
Yeah.
easy to get from most stores as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't SpongeBob. It was F&F ones. The kids F&F shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Friday
Night
Night
Funk.
Funkin'. Those were mean. Those are mean.
I'm
Cool.
just admiring all your work right now.
Oh.
Admire away.
and then you go into stare on us.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Also, like, just for anyone that's wanting to stream like art or any form of art, or do you have any tips or tricks for them, and like, or just like in regards to just art in general?
Just do it. That's it. Don't have that mentality of trying to, want to try and crack Twitch and everything else because you see
Yeah.
some others who've done it. Like if
Yeah.
and if you and don't look at the numbers when you're streaming. Don't worry about the viewers who are watching you unless you're trying to push for a partner.
Yeah.
And just have fun.
That's like honestly the best advice. Like I've
Yeah,
taken from
100%.
anyone is just like
Switch,
don't look
yeah.
at the numbers.
Yeah, I have my viewers off so I don't see them, just so I'm not subconsciously thinking about them. So yeah, I feel that's some good advice.
Like you can ask the chat. Like I just say, hey, how many pairs of eyes are here today?
Oh, that's a nice way of saying
There's
it.
a million.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a million every time we ask. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As long as I see someone replying, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I love that. And I'm like, because you get a lot of viewers. Like, do you feel pressured by that, or like, do you get nervous?
I always get nervous every time.
Hard to tell.
Hard, man. It's very hard to tell.
That's good info though. Like you
Yeah,
see someone like Just and he's always so chill, seemingly confident and all of that. So
Yeah.
even the bro gets nervous.
Well,
Yeah.
the reason why I'm like this because I used to be like a youth worker and all those kind of things. So it's just
Oh wow.
yeah. So you gotta always be talking and always be relatable. I guess that's why people come back to the stream because they enjoy what I say and stuff, and not be afraid to make an idiot of yourself
Yeah.
and own that idiocy.
I think it's hard to see the nerves because the only thing we're really seeing is your hands doing the money.
Yeah,
So...
see, that's why I don't like showing my face. One, I'm like the
Why do you want to
Jabberwocky
hide
chicken.
that pretty full face of yours, bro?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So and it creates a mystery. Like, who is this fella? Where? How can I find him? Why am I just seeing hands and it's just
Yeah.
So, like, I'll probably will start showing my face more once my face gets on TV, which will be
Yeah.
soon. So
I'm very
Once
excited
the
for that.
new is out of the bag, eh?
yeah. So I'm also going to be featured on Multi TV. I think next week as well.
Wow.
Nice, bro.
On
So next
TL.
week. So next week Thursday.
Yeah, so
on the
next week,
project?
Thursday, 7 o'clock, it'll be the project. If I'm not on there, the piece they did for me will be showing.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I don't know if it's going to be the day before or the day after. Multi TV will show their thing as well.
Oh, no,
Sweet. So
that's
we
nice.
get a bit of an exclusive right here, right now, having
Yeah,
you on
I
the
know.
Yeah. Put extra ingredients in the boil up there. That's
ball.
what you
Yeah, hard. Okay.
Also, like, you want me to keep going?
Yep.
Or-
Yes.
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 It's your live, yo.
We have the saying. Yeah, this is your life. And
Okay,
Matsu was saying about the kumara and the potato.
Can you see these?
Yeesh.
Oh, sure.
So these are for the Breakers Celebrity basketball game.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah, I'm going to be customizing those and then taking them up to the game where all the celebrities will be signing. So I'll be meeting them and stuff. So yeah,
Nice.
doing a bit of marketing there.
Who is the most famous person you've met
Met
or like done any customizations for or had contact with?
every person asked me that question, and the way I define famous is, it's always different to every person.
Yeah, definitely.
So for me, the most famous, well, at the time, the most famous person that in my eyes was famous was a ex NBA player, Josh Childress. Played for the Atlanta Hawks. He's got a massive ass sneaker collection, and he used to play for the Sydney Kings. So I did a pair of shoes for him.
Wow.
And then the most current famous person is old Nonzo Anonzi. He's on he's the dude on Sweet Tooth, if you've watched that. Or
Which
Game
dude?
of Thrones.
Oh.
The hunter,
Oh,
the big dude.
No,
The main
yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'd done a pair of shoes that ended up in his hands as well. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you got your locals, so like Jimmy Jackson,
Yeah.
Yeah.
J Mark, Uncle Jack. Who else? A few others, yeah.
So you've been busy. Means-
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
still busy. Like I thought,
Yeah.
the start of lockdown would be pretty quiet, but it's been really it was pumping for me at that time.
Wow. And like, if people want to actually get some customizations from you, bro, do they just check the link that's on your Instagram or?
Yeah, just hit me up on messages on Instagram,
Oh, man. Okay,
And,
cool.
and I make my prices affordable. Like people say it's too cheap, but for me, it's like not everyone can afford the shoes, let alone the work that's done on it
Yeah.
as well. So I do my best. My prices may go up, but we'll see how it goes. Nah, see, I have thought about doing Afterpay, but I want to wait till I get myself fully set up first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Because
Mm.
Afterpay will be hard because you got those, or it might be a good time frame. It's just depending on the shoe you want and if it's available. So let's just say you want like an Air Jordan 1. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's available or not. So it's gonna take that process waiting time longer. So yeah.
So are you,
Yeah.
are you a registered business? Just
Oh,
or
I'm what's that? No, not registered.
Sole trader?
Yeah, that's the
Sole
word.
trader.
Yeah, sole trader.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, mean.
Oh, that's mean.
So
Well,
trying to get some more info from Beardy Kills because they hard out do their own business, so they gonna try and help give me some information to legitimize
Mm.
myself, kind of thing. So yeah.
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 about
Have you got any like predators or anyone that
Apprentices?
that you're looking to
Oh,
teach under?
I've got my nephews always asking, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
you're not ready yet. And the hardest thing right now is I don't have my own place, so I'm staying with the in-laws, just
Yeah.
using their place. So once I get my own place, then I will start doing it. Maybe even going around. I want to try and head up schools and do workshops with them, or go to companies
Oh.
or businesses
That's mean.
and do things because I know this is not going to be for everybody, but
Yeah.
it'll be cool to say, "Hey, I painted a pair of shoes today. Oh, how do they work?" It's a cool little different talking piece that you don't usually have in a conversation.
Yeah, I would love to have that when I was a kid because you'd get the like usual like lawyer or doctor.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's nice to have someone that's like doing something, even like streaming. Like a
'Cause you
lot of
never-
kids
you
don't
never
even know.
You never know who's like. You might just ignite that spark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It might,
exactly.
it might not even be shoes. Like you might be painting shoes, and they might paint something else. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be
Yeah.
dope to see
And
it.
then as
at a school.
Choco was saying, like a lot of the mindsets of people are still
Yeah,
really
very
outdated.
narrowed. Yeah,
Outdated. Like
And-
you almost have to create your own way.
yeah. And that's what my main thing for what I do on stream is to inspire any person to give it a go, or or just like the same thing, like, oh, this fella's doing art. That means I can do it too.
yeah,
It's really
I
cool
love
that,
that.
you bring that up because I know I've mentioned this on possible second boils, but I've got my students from the school that I teach. They watch this show quite a bit.
Oh,
So being able to gain inspiration from our special guests that come onto the show, that all
Hold up.
contributes. Oh boy.
I'll just go see if I can find some shoes to show then. So I'll turn the camera off.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
well, we
finally,
got it. Man, I'm excited.
hard out.
I put that in the calendar so I can make sure we pop it on the Discord, like when he goes live. Sheesh, yeah.
And the just spot again.
Man's doing,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be
So,
painting some hentai Jordans. Stream.
I
Quite
wonder
funny.
if he's ever got a sussy customization.
Some tentacles beyond there. Yeah.
Who wears shoes? Oh, Yes, the man is on. Man.
But yeah, rangataima, if any of you are watching, yeah, it's happening right here. So hopefully, you will get to see him do his thing on Māori TV and on Channel 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
keep your eyes
bro,
open,
are you
whānau.
in earshot? Are you in earshot at the moment? I was probably not in mic shot.
What's an earshot?
Yeah.
You can hear me.
I'll play it.
So, bro, like, just quick question. Whereabouts are you situated at the moment?
Oh, I'm based in Hamilton at the moment.
Me.
Oh my god.
Because you did
So-
mention, like, I do know some groups who do go with some rangatahi, bro.
Yeah, I used to work with Whai Marama Gystforkickz here in Hamilton as well,
Oh
Mm.
man.
back in the day. So Te Runanga o Kirikiriroa.
Nice.
And then I just thought, yeah, you know, I think it's pretty much it's like being an uncle kind of role.
Not do
Yeah.
much.
Without the the after effects. You know, like you do have some responsibility in that, but
Mm.
like you're that uncle I can talk to. That
I
you know,
love it.
yeah.
Because, like, the thing that when, like, careers advisors just don't know the experience side of things.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they'll say, for instance, IT, they don't know it's like 6-7 different things now.
yeah,
Things
hard.
like, oh yeah, you want to fix a computer and you don't even touch a bloody, hardware the whole time you're working. So yeah, having someone like that. So, bro, just
Yeah.
anyone who has a skill set, you can go out there and pass it on. Some rangatahi might take that little bit of information and run with it. You never know.
Yeah. So do you guys want to know what my best job has been?
What's that?
Yes.
What's
I'm
it?
gonna
Can I guess? Can I guess?
You can guess, but I don't think interviews may guess it. Oh, okay, I didn't get paid, but it's still the best job I ever
I
had.
want it to be the SpongeBob one, but it's not.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it the York? Oh, I don't know if it was a collab or not, but the Youth Line one.
Oh no, that was see that one there. That one came about when I just saw Uncle Jack saying they were going there, and
Oh, okay.
and I just went, I want to do a pair of shoes for them. How?
Oh, that's so cool.
I just
man.
reached out to Mikey Dame, said, bro, I'm a sneaker customizer. I want to do something. Blah blah blah. He goes, yeah. So I was gonna go to the basketball event and paint the shoes live there,
Yeah.
but then I saw the time frame. Like, okay, nah. So I did it the night before the actual event. Showed him. He goes, bro, come up. So I caught a ride with Uncle Tix and Uncle Jack, and yeah, they were blown away by it. So
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't-
amazing.
yeah, I didn't ask for anything for it. I just wanted to give it to them, just to help the cause, because I used to work for a company called the Youth, Your Town, and which run Kids Helpline over in Australia.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's why, just for the youth. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
what young person would love to have a mean-ass brand new pair of shoes, just to give them that, that cool feeling.
Yeah. Because shoes are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that as a kid.
Yeah, there's nothing like the feeling of a
Sorry.
brand new pair of kicks. Eh?
Can you
Yeah. Those are
Oh.
dope. Oh, what does the writing say? Sorry, I'm trying to.
yeah,
I'm blind.
no, focus. It's supposed to be, it's the New Zealand Breakers.
Ah, yes.
And it's based on their basketball singlet, if you can
Yeah.
see it.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lighting. All right, so yeah. And then I always show these bad boys. So
Yeah.
Man,
there.
I'm gonna be broke soon.
Samurai
Indeed.
Pizza Cats even. Oh my
Mm.
god. That's
Yep.
going
Absolute
back.
unreal.
That's
Yeah.
going back.
Yep, and then
Nice.
oh. There.
That's
Wow.
the OG turtles.
So, and then the last one, you guys are gonna see it sooner or later. So these. Oh.
Oh my god, I just
Oh.
clicked. So we're gonna see those on Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you're gonna see them
Let's
sooner or
go.
later.
those have
so-
been ready for a while, haven't
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Cool.
those are amazing. You seen it's the
Was
first
it
day,
just
guys,
one
on the
pair
Super
or
Bowl.
like-
Wow.
they? Are they
Yeah.
gonna fight over them? No.
Nah, so these are these shoes are actually for Jeremy.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Exclusive. Well,
so I'm just gonna see if I can find it. So I also have a book. So I created a book
Oh, cool.
as well.
nice.
So when people come to events, it saves the hassle trying to scroll through.
Ah, like your portfolio, eh?
Yeah. So
Portfolio.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yep.
That looks like professional wares.
So yeah,
It
that's my.
does.
Yeah,
So that was the
Jordans.
first. So that was the first shoe I've ever did. Like this was the got me into it. Customs for my nephew.
Yeah.
See if I can find the ones I did for Professor. You would have seen a lot of shoes being thrown around Facebook and that as well. Like there was the Rara slides.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and
I
yeah,
saw
they
those.
slide around.
The
And the
KFC
gun boots
one.
as well.
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
Kahu wants some KFC ones. Or
Yeah.
even Rungles.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so it incorporates the dots of the turntables,
Yeah.
the Taniwha faces. That is actually his own artwork on there. Then it's got his wife and son as well, and his love for community, hip hop, old school rides, and everything. So yeah.
Wow.
Blown away. Man, I can't believe we got to see those first too.
Very
I
honored.
mean, like, yeah,
Yeah,
before next
Very
week.
honored. Thank you so much.
It's sort of taken quite a lot of like work to incorporate all of that on such a small canvas.
Or because I used to do a bit of when I did tamoko, that was a big help as well. You know, working in small areas, round surfaces, and that as well.
Me.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just want to again come back. You mentioned your father was a bit of a artist, and you mentioned your grandfather was an artist as well. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, tell us about them and their passion for artwork or.
Oh, okay. So
Hokkaido.
yeah. So
Do
yeah,
you
they're
like any
both.
of their work when I drive from A to B or like anything like that?
So, my grandfather and father helped carve the marae, Tane Nui Rangi marae. They redid it, and when I went to the grand opening, it was in my eyes it was the first colourful marae I've ever seen. So you know, being a young kid, how granddad, why is there blue? He goes, why is it? What colour is the sky? Blue. Oh. Why is that green? What colour's the grass? Oh yeah, I'll shut up now. Okay, so. And it just made sense, but because you're used to seeing the green ones and the brown ones and the red ones, so
Yeah.
my first time seeing color, and I just sit there and watch him, and he was the one that got me into bone carving as well. So, and then asked my dad how to do it. The biggest thing that happened to me my grandfather did, I found out by accident. So went over to Hawaii for holiday. Went over to the mainland, Maui, and we went to Laie, so the Polynesia Culture Center there. Cruising.
I saw that.
Yeah. So I was walking around and went straight to the Māori village. I was looking at the carvers. Oh, these are mean as, touching them as you do. And then I was speaking to one of the old nans there. And, when they see a Māori face, they did, where you from, boy? It's New Zealand. Whereabouts? Hawke's Bay. Oh, and what's your dad's name? Oh, and what's your grandfather's name? Blah blah blah. And then as soon as I get to see my grandfather's name, she gave me the double look. I was like, oh, okay. And then she told me like, oh, did you know that he helped carve the most of the marae here? I was like, no. Yeah, you're lying. And that was my internal reaction, like calling her a liar, because my grandfather would have said something like that.
Yeah.
Come out loud, eh, bro? Would have gotten to slap.
Yeah, hard out. So I was like, okay, this is random. So soon as we left, I went straight to the payphone and said, Dad, did you know that grandfather did it? Yeah. He did ages ago. I was like, yeah. I was like happy, angry, and annoyed. Like I should have known this earlier. What made it even more stink, we were flying back home the next day, so I couldn't go back in and have a proper look and just see him, see where he did it.
Yeah.
So there are 3 carvers in Nuhaka. They carved it, most of the stuff, and they got sent over. So yeah.
What, and they didn't think I'd go to Hawaii, is this? No.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So it's like buzzy. So I got a bit of claim to Hawaiian land there. Nah.
Yeah,
How small is the
Yeah.
world, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky we did ask if we know we'll go and see. No, where would I go to see some of your dad's or Koro's art?
Yep.
Yeah. And what about your father's art? Is it like
Probably still at some of
Yeah.
the morais, but now he's just chilling out on the just the classic MDF 21st keys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good old NDF, like custom wood, man. Like it still does the
Mhm.
job. It still
yeah,
does the
I
job. Yeah.
Hard out.
Just saying, because my father's also an artist as well.
Man.
Known as Matua Matu. And he studied over at Toihokura in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Came back to the West and did some mahi over here. But yeah, it's like, doesn't work with native timber. He always goes
True.
with custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's just easier
it's
to manipulate.
easier,
Yeah.
easier to work with.
Yeah. See, I
Um,
want to go back and learn, like study at either in Gizzy or back in Hastings at the art school down there.
yeah.
yeah. I also had a question about your youth work. Was that something that like you naturally just fell into, or you know, being a young dad inspired you to do? And is that what you do like full time, and then this
I
is your
think
side hustle?
I think it was a combination of both, to be honest. You know, just being a cool uncle and being a young parent, you can just share your stories without, you know, telling them your stories, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
and just I think it's based from the upbringing. Our family always loved to help people as best as we can, and always been welcoming as well. So it's a combination. Like I used to work at for Work and Income as a case manager, and from there I was transitioned to a work track facilitator. So, you know, running programs, telling people how to find jobs, and that as well. And then when I went over to Australia, same thing, just working for the government, then getting into youth work and working with families and that. So yeah.
So, is there anything about rangatai that particularly stood out why you chose to work with youth?
I think they just need someone outside of their circle to hear them and understand them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every young person's different, but they all have their similarities at the same time. I know it sounds weird to say, but you can just tell. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
One thing I've noticed is that working with rangatahi, they're at a stage of critical thinking, you know, and making like big, important decisions about their lives at that time.
Yeah.
So having awesome, positive role models to work with them and help influence them, they remember that for a lifetime.
100%.
Okay, so yeah, full circle story about that. One of the young boys who randomly came into one of our offices, you know, angry at everything and didn't want to go to school, so just sat down, talked with him, got him into playing American football and stuff, and then and he came over to the Hawaii trip as well because we took a whole bunch of youth over there.
Yeah.
So I was like their football dad, you know, and they still keep calling me dad on Facebook. Hey, dad, chair. Is, you know, out of respect. He's one of the main reasons why I got interviewed on Multi Television. So he's part of one of the big executive producers for Te Ao. So he
Way.
was following what I was doing, and he goes, "Yeah, bro, yeah." So ever since you did these things, I just want to, you know, pay you back as whatever I can. Said, all good.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Those rewards that they don't happen on the day, but then any
Yeah,
given
yeah,
time
yeah.
they come back to you in full. Wow.
Yeah, hard out.
Miharu. That's
Truly
me.
believe that. Yeah, like when you have a good heart like that, like man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like a saying, but a friend gave me like this. It's a thing that I took and ran with. Like it's a scripture. The basic premise of the scripture is everything that happens to you in life happens for a reason.
Yeah.
It's what you do after that defines you from then on. You know, and then I think that's why it's so easy to relate to people because I've been through it and I can see
Yeah.
it. And I said, all right, this is what's happening and this is why. Yeah.
Yeah. I think going through all those life experiences too have helped build a solid grounding, to keep you modest. Even though you've got all this attention coming left, right, and centre from all these different people, you don't change who you are. Still
Yeah.
a Māori from the Bay, getting the mahi done. So, yeah.
Still a shy person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that funny? Like how the shy ones get like the shyer you are, the more spotlight wants to like shine. Like, hey, look at my face. You want to be on TV? Oh shit.
Yeah. Look, as much as I'm excited to be on TV, I really didn't want to.
Yeah.
But they said a good thing, like they need to see your face so they can find out that's the face behind the brand. And
yeah.
and this is I'm a trustworthy chap, I guess. So,
I guess another way to look at it too is that people know who's inspiring them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if your mahi is
People-
going to create an opportunity to
Just
make
be-
positive changes in
Yeah.
a person's life, bro, why not?
Yeah.
So that's
also-
that's why I started thinking only hands because that's all you ever saw on my streams, just my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool name, man. But also, you're doing like you're on screen now, and you're doing great. So natural, honestly.
It's just like work. You got to put on different hats. So I know
Yeah.
once on my head, this is my front of camera hat. Once it's off,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just do what you got to do in that moment at that time.
Yeah. Mm.
So, have you ever shown your face in any of your streams before?
This will be the third time I've ever shown my face. Oh, fourth time.
Yeah.
First time was for my 1 year anniversary of streaming.
Mm.
Second time was on the hot seat. Just out of
Oh,
respect.
that's right.
'cause
Yeah.
I wanted to show my hands. Like, no, just everybody else has seen their faces, so don't be that dude. And then the fourth time I was eating, did a mukbang stream, and I ate some food, and it felt good. So I wanted to share my face on how good that food felt to everybody. And then today's the fourth time,
Let's go.
Nice.
and hopefully the last time. Now,
Hey, so the next time you be on screen, it's on the big one. So either be
Yeah.
Māori TV or it's Channel 3, man.
it's both. But
Yeah.
if it's live for the project, I'll be giving Jeremy the shoes live on stage.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
man!
Oh.
I'm gonna go to my nan and papa's and be like, man, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Are you sure we can't make them fight for them?
I'll do that.
I think I'm more inspired by your kōrero around the mahi that you're doing with rangatahi, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
same.
yeah, like
There's-
it's
there's
easy
a lot of
to,
avenues to do that these days too,
yeah,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
it's cool that people are doing it.
yeah, like to be able to go back to the roots and help our rangatahi to make good choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and those are moments that change lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so big ups to you. Big ups to you.
Yeah.
Can't wait. We get into that stage, whānau. We going to ask the golden question, but before we get into that, is there any final words of inspiration that you would like to give our rangatahi, bro? Seeing that you work with rangatahi.
Yeah, so I've got a formula that I'm going to share and how it's easy to build a rapport with people. There's always three good topics that is. No, these are my three topics anyway that you can talk to any person and learn about them from these three topics. First one is music. Everybody listens to it. Everyone has different opinions on what they like and don't like, and you kind of tell what the kind of person is.
100%.
Yep.
Song battles has made me learn a lot about the people around me. No.
Yeah.
100%.
You get those low key ones like, oh, you listen to that kind of music. I did not see that in you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
And so the second topic is food.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, do I need to say any more about that?
Yeah, we all eat.
And the last one is hidings.
Yep.
Everyone's got a funny hiding story this year. So
Stereo on fire.
Hey,
Oh, can we
Stereo
hear,
on
can we
fire.
can we hear your funny one?
hey.
okay, yep. Okay, so when I was young, you know, as you do when you're young, you do things to your parents that they're not happy with to the point. So
Yeah.
my mum was the enforcer
Oh, okay.
of the
Same.
two. So to the point, yeah, she gave me a nice slap across the face. And you guys watch Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you know those urukais? They had the nice big hand. Yeah, that's how hard my mum hit my face that it left a nice red mark with a bit of a, you know, you can feel her ring on my eye because it's
Yep.
so. So yeah, see, hidings. It's you know, it breaks down barriers.
It does. Oh my god. And it's oh, I'm glad we got that exclusive.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. See, I crack up with those. You know, there are a lot of parents that they went to the jug cord, the
Yep.
spoon, bro. The parents that just use their hands, man. Even those were weapons.
Yeah.
100%. You knew they were tough if they only use their hands though.
Okay, and then do you try and pay them back by sleeping awkwardly on your bed so that they'll feel sorry for you after you cried yourself to sleep? But they don't.
I do I try to make them feel bad by not eating, but it never worked.
Mine was the old stare at the mirror with bloodshot eyes, swearing, like thinking, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
Oh no, not do the psych yourself up.
See, chat. See, my formula works. There we go. We've gotten to know each other just through
Yeah.
hidings.
My hiding was the stereo that was on fire was thrown at me.
Nice.
That's yeah. Man,
Hadouken.
I'm gonna use that formula next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try it. You'll be surprised.
Do you use sorry, I'm just gonna sorry. Do you use it for like when in a professional setting as well? Like
Oh, yeah.
as in
Yeah.
like oh that's
Especially with co-workers and that, you know, eating. Oh, have you tried this? No. Well, you know, what do you eat? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, the music one didn't work out so well for me in Perth though, because I didn't know any of the stuff they were talking.
Yeah, true. That and that's where you got to try and upskill yourself. I think for myself,
Start listening to it, yeah.
yeah, for the music side, I used to work. I worked in a music shop as well, so that kind of
ooh.
helped myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also doing DJ and that too.
Yeah. Are you still doing that side of stuff as like DJing and
Nah, I
playing?
stopped DJing when I moved over to Australia. And
Yeah.
then I want to get back into it just because it's fun.
Ooh, Twitch stream?
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Sounds like the formula has worked out for you very well. I mean, in terms
100%.
of creating, forming relationships, really.
Yeah,
Well,
so yeah, people keep coming back to my stream, so it works. It works.
That's cool. And so you apply that with rangatai as well, and they relate really well.
Yeah.
That's me. Ka pai. Now we've gotten to that point. Final question. Actually, we're giving this one to you. What?
Yep.
Who are we rating after this? I see Betty Kills is on.
Yeah, they're playing the couples game, so that'll be
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the bro. So, the golden question. What is your penultimate food, bro?
Okay.
The food you're just like, flick everything else away and boom.
So I have a home cooked ultimate and a takeaway ultimate. Do you want both?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
I probably eat them both too, so
yeah. Yeah, takeaway ultimate is chicken fried rice with cashew nuts mixed all in it.
From a specific takeaway or
It used to be, but they shut down, so I just wherever I can get it now.
I swear my
Yeah.
missus would love you, man, because like that's her go-to. Fried rice with cashews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hits different. I'm not gonna lie.
The texture's on. Oh,
Yep.
that change in texture. Yeah.
Yep. And then home cooked meal. It's my mom's chicken pancakes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay, yeah, everyone's saying
Sorry, sorry. Like chicken as in like fried chicken on pancakes or
Well,
fried.
Okay, so it's actually crepe with like a you know how you get the Alfredo pasta filling kind of thing.
Ooh.
It's like that, but because when I was young, I just chicken pancakes, mum. Yep, and it's just been the name ever since.
Chicken pancakes.
Yeah,
Wow.
I would need to try that one time. Honestly, it sounds nice though.
it is. Oh yeah, just as soon as mum comes in for holiday, I go, Mum, I know, sweet. She's just,
Yeah.
Oh,
Got to
kicking
say
more.
less.
Is there any particular sauce added with it, or is it
it's like it's really hard to explain it.
it's like mum's secret sauce?
There's no really secret. It's just butter, flour, cream, thyme, oregano, salt, pepper, chicken, and crepe.
Fire.
And the crepe.
I think the second, I think it's love, the secret sauce. And spice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
always.
Because my daughter tried to make it. Yeah, nah, didn't taste the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got butter and cream. Yep.
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
Right, if it's mum's cooking, yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, mums just have that special way of just like combining rando shit and it comes out like bomb.
Yeah. Oh, my
Oh.
daughter actually outcooked my mum once, and
Ooh.
yeah, and I let it slip in front of her.
And what was the reaction?
It was like the biggest betrayal she's ever heard in her life.
Yeah. Hey,
What
shout outs to Mama Kicks. Me.
And baby
Cop-
kicks.
Yeah. Hard yep, no, so that was the golden question. Keep that one in mind, whānau. If just ever what's up to your whare, ooh, there might be an opportunity there.
Like
There
that
might be
one.
an opportunity. Especially with
Savory
it.
pancakes are on though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't say opportunity, I say opportunity as well.
Yeah.
In my streams, I know when to stuff up words, and it still somehow makes sense.
Opportunity. Yeah, I'll keep
Yep.
that in mind.
Opportunity.
That's so
Cool.
cool. Okay, the raka is back to you, my bro. Shout outs. Who would you like to make your special shout outs to?
Oh, just to everybody who's supported me, believed in me, liked, subscribed, and followed me, and all that as well. And even to the new people I meet along my journey as well. Who, yeah, if you like what I do and you keep coming back for more, thank yous very much. Yeah, I think it's hard to try and shout out everybody, to be honest,
Yeah.
because there's too many people. Too many people.
Couple.
Okay.
Yeah, at least it's not as out of it as Iraq's one. He literally almost shouted out every person one by one, and Claim was able to keep up. By making
Yeah.
their shout outs in chat. So, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty impressive. But yeah, nah, I
Yeah.
feel you on that one, bro. Me,
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
fight.
just- No, awesome. No, thank you very much for having me. It is an honor, and like they're all saying, I'll be waiting for this special moment too. I can tick this off my bucket list now. I've been
Yeah.
on the second boil.
Wow.
Up the project second boil. Yeah.
The honor is awesome.
Bro, yeah, hard out. We got our checklist say, yep, we've done just for kicks. So, and these episodes eventually will be out in public in time. But until that time, yeah, no, thank you so much. Popeye,
Thank you.
Choco,
I was just gonna say, guys, I linked Gystforkickz Linktree, Instagram, and his Twitch in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah, and I've
go
got
check
more
it out.
too. Go buy some clothes if you want.
Fans, bro.
Oh, so you have yeah, that's what I was. Sorry, so you do have clothes as well.
Yeah. So I use Print Mighty. I design my clothes. Check it out.
Mean.
on there, Then they do it.
Okay, cool.
nice.
Yeah. So hit
Yeah.
him in the DMs if you want to get some customizations for shoes, and he also does clothes as well.
Yeah.
Let's
use,
go.
use code name MyaDuck for 10% on as well.
Um, Shout out to my dog. But yeah, shout out. Thank you so much for joining. I learned a lot and a lot of words of inspiration that I've definitely taken in. Was kind of a bit nervous. This was the first partner streamer that I've ever interviewed per se, or like had a conversation with. So it was awesome.
I'm just a streamer. I'm not a
I know,
partner.
but still, I was very humbling, and yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight, and shout out to chat. It's been fun vibing, and yeah. Thanks to my co-host. Love being here every Wednesday. It's a vibe always.
Yo.
On you, bro.
So just bro, like as always, taking the time out to come along and share a bit about yourself. So big shout out, bro, and thank you. I always have to reiterate the time that you take away from your whānau to join us. Chat, chat's always there. One more was a happy birthday, Sassy Shadow. Hope you had a mean birthday today. And just shout out to our NZOCE community. I'm not even gonna bother naming names. I forget which group he belongs to what.
Yeah. So and that's cool. It's cool that that's growing as well.
Yeah.
And there seems to be more whoas by the day.
Yeah.
They're a welcome addition. So I keep doing what you do, whānau. I do feel we're creating something else.
Yeah.
In Twitch. As we do, we come in, do what we want, try new things, have a to-do.
Yep.
So, big shout out to the community. My co-host, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure having you along, and yeah, there's no more words for that. So big ngā mihi to yous.
Rau styles, no groups or whānau. Let's go.
Hara. Okay. Tēnei raka tuku i ngā mihi ki a koe i te rangatira. Mō au mahi ki wainganui o tātou rangatahi, mō mahi ki wainganui i te whakamininga i o tātou tangata Māori, i o tātou tangata whānui o Aotearoa e pāna ki te mahi hū. O tira tōka hoki ki te hāpaiti i te kaupapa o te manaki tangata. Nā reira, tēnei te mihi ki a koe. Bro, firstly, huge shout out to you. Huge shout out to you for the mahi that you do, not only for as Gystforkickz, but also the work that you do for our people, bro. Very inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Very humbled. Also, shout outs to everybody that's helped contribute towards helping you be the person that you are today. Through the good and the bad, here you are, doing this mahi, and now you're about to, like I say, be in front of the country, but you're still being you. You haven't changed yourself for anything. You just remain humble, modest as you are, and so I like to hold that in high regard. Also, my bro, thank you for taking time to come onto the boil. We understand that you are a busy man, but
I always make time for if people ask. Hey, it's just ask me. I'll be like, all good. I'll make time to support.
Yeah. And this kaupapa here, it was never about the numbers. It was all about, the people that come on and the people that join us in the chat. So
we had a million pairs of eyes tonight, so we're all good.
yeah. So ngā mihi ki a koe. Thank you so much. With that being said, also shout outs to chat whānau. Chat, you're always awesome. Always here, showing some support, showing some love. Thank you so much for being proactively involved in this kaupapa. I also want to give a special shout out. Prides is back for song battles on Friday evening. Also, Niz, ngā mihi ki a koe for holding the kaupapa down. And to all our whānau in Aotearoa, please be safe, look after yourselves, look after your families in these times. If any of you are going through hard times, that we're here to kōrero, we're here to support. But yeah, good luck with the next few days or maybe weeks, just depending on the lockdown. Enjoy yourselves. Take care
We
of
got
yourselves.
this.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. Chobro, chobro, please take a photo. Pōmari e whānau, and we are out.
Oh,
Buddy. Yeah, queer.
oh, nice.